Evening, guys. Welcome to Football Brownie. Hope you're well, keeping safe, keeping each other safe, and spreading love during this pandemic. Because we all need a little bit of loving, my friends. We all need a little bit of loving. That's a hint from Mr. Putin, but never mind. That's something else. Okay. Before I go any further, please check the ticket bar down below. Please like, share, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel. Without that magical 1,000 number, this channel will always be a small little channel. We always want to increase the community in which we're trying to build. Community of loving magical game of football. Hope you're all well, and the scores tonight. Arsenal thump Slavia Prague. Got Villarreal through to the next round. Got Roma through as well, and Man United, obviously. I'm thinking that it could be a United Villarreal final. I do think that, but what do you think anyway in the comments? What do you think in the comments? And I'm going to go on to another subject regarding tonight's Arsenal game. Let's go in the comments first. Hi, Tom. Hope you're well. Yeah, good luck for a game against Reading. Well, I don't really have much hope, if I'm honest with you, Tom. That's tomorrow night. Not playing well. Cardiff, in my opinion, Cardiff will run out of steam, run out of gas. We've got injuries. Very, very small squad. We've got nothing to play for now. We're out of the playoff race. We're not getting relegated. In my opinion, we've got a handful of games left. Chuck all the youngsters in. Some of the under 23s. Let's see if they can sink or swim. And if they're good enough, then get them into next season's squad. It's my opinion. I don't know if any Cardiff fans in here would agree with me or not. Sam, hi, mate. Try not to be negative, but not confident, to be honest, about game tomorrow. Sam, do you agree with what I've just said? Scottish Football Daily Podcast. Hello, my friend. Hope you're well. Yeah, you should. I'm sure you will. For some PSG v City. One oil nation against another oil nation. Basically, we're down to the final four now in the Champions League. We've got two oil nations playing each other, and then we've got a Russian oligarch playing against a club who's begging for money from Saudi Arabia. That's really what our game has come to now, isn't it, really? Scottish Football Daily Podcast. What got you into football? I was just born with it, literally, your life. What got me into football? I don't know, if I'm honest with you. I think family. Yeah, probably would be family, My family, avid football fans, the ones older than me. I basically, they babysitting me, so they were watching the football, and I just went into it that way, I think. Upper Cardiff, Brownie, oi. How are you, Upper Cardiff? Hope you're well, my friend. I think you beat Reading. I don't know. I don't think so. I hope he gives the youngsters a go. They deserve it. Both tourist clubs. Yeah, I think so. Made by the poor, stolen by the rich. That can be about many things in society, can't it, really? Right, Sam. The team is on the bench. The team is on the beach now, let's be honest. Nothing to play for, unfortunately. Zero chance of playoffs. And the players have, and they have, mate. They have. Listen, we have Kiefer Moore up front. He's been playing for Cardiff up front. He's been playing for Wales up front. We've got no backup. let's be honest, we're back up front, the League Two level at best, right? And we've ran into the ground. If I really was Mick McCarthy, I'd say to the likes of Kiefer Moore, look, finish season early, and then we'll give the likes of Isaac Davis or Witters or whatever you call him. Give him a go the last few games. Let's see if he can sink or swim. Kiefer Moore wouldn't be have a problem with that because he has the Euros to look after. So, he don't want to be injured before the Euros. Things like that. I think it would go really good, really down well. Man management reasons. I don't know what you guys would think. Your granddad got me into, yeah, same thing. I think we're family. Most people would be family, wouldn't they? I think. Right, you guys are talking to one another. Tom Everton fan. Hibs, Everton. Okay, no worries. Right. Now, I need to word this very, very carefully because obviously it's a touchy subject. I know that me and Steve brought it up on the Brownie and Daya show a few weeks ago, but now I'm gonna have to bring it up. Okay. The reason I'm gonna have to bring it up because I don't know if you guys watched my, in my opinion, by far the best interview and an interviewee I've ever had on this channel. I am so proud of what happened just a few days ago, where or me and the team at the Czech embassy managed to arrange the Czech ambassador to the UK coming on my show. We had a lovely, lovely chat. Guys, if you haven't watched it, please take time out to you and watch it. It really, really is an interesting show, and we cover a lot of areas. But one thing we did cover, he brought it up. In fact, I'm going to hold my hands up now, and I did mention to the ambassador's colleague before the interview, a few days before the interview, look, because it may be a touchy subject, I'm quite happy not to go down what happened at Rangers because at that time it was he said, she said kind of thing. But during the interview, the ambassador did bring up that the Czech team didn't take the knee during the international game at Cardiff City Stadium. He brought it up. That was completely out of the blue, and I got absolutely so much respect for him bringing it up because I think it would have damaged the interview if nothing completely was said about recent events. So if you watch that interview, what this ambassador did say is that we're talking different cultures. Okay, let's be honest. The British culture is very, very close to the American culture, and that is why the taking of the knee is welcome, or not welcome. That's the wrong word. Sorry, is very, very closely linked with America. Guys, I'm really trying to word it properly now. Whereas in Europe and in the Czech Republic, if you remember, they do have the respect, the UEFA respect on their arm, each team, on their shirt. And that is how, he did say, that is how the Czech people, they just do silence to pay their respects. Now, I'm not going to say what is right or wrong. I am not a Czech national. But what I am saying is that there are a small number of teams now who are going again in the UK, who are now going to gain and questioning the taking of a knee for a number of reasons. Okay? Now, rather than tonight, we know what happened, Arsenal took the knee, Slavia Prague didn't. But if Slavia Prague didn't, that is not racist. That isn't, because they didn't take a knee, that is not racist. What people need to remember is that Czech soldiers, honourable Czech soldiers during World War II fought against racism. When the Czech ambassador was in Wales, he was going around Wales visiting the graves and memorials of Czech soldiers who fought with the Allies against racism, and they fell. They lost their lives, and they give their lives because they were anti-racist. Now, and I've seen, I'm trying to word it right, guys. Yeah, Darren have said, "Why are you being racist?" I'm not being racist at all. I'm not being racist at all. Right? You go back to my school years. I was actually, racially abused myself. Right? What I am saying is just because a team decides not to take the knee for a variety of reasons, including that is not in their culture, that is not a sign of them being racist. Look, no matter what team you support, we all have, every single team has a few, a handful of idiots. I hold my hands up. I was a bloody idiot at times following Cardiff during my day. I hold my hands up. Every team has a handful of idiots. Now, there was a picture of a handful of Slavia Prague fans with a banner a day after Rangers. What does that then mean? Are people now thinking just because there are a handful of people showing that banner, what every Slavia Prague fan is now a racist? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Since I done that interview with the Czech ambassador, I've had a hell of a lot of good feedback from Slavia Prague fans. Some of them tonight, because I responded to Adrian Durham just being clickbaity, the TalkSport guy on Twitter, and I've had a few tonight actually as well. Slavia Prague fans basically private messaging me saying, "Look, please help us get the message out to people in the UK that us fans are not racist." I don't know. You got a handful of fans. You cannot tar a whole population of a club's fan base as racist just because a handful of idiots follow the club. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I need to get that off my chest. And if there's any Czech fans watching, guys, I'm actually by your side on this because I know you're good people. You're very good people. Sorry, guys, I had to get that off my chest, I tell you. Become the routine now. It should have been a powerful... It should have. It absolutely should have. Bacardi. Hi, Stefan. Hope you're well, my friend. Look, Slavia Prague... Okay, all right then, Darren stroke Phil, or Darren Phil, right? Let's go up. You mentioned up with Swansea, yeah? Right? Okay. Up with Swansea. So you're obviously a Swansea fan. Then you're saying Slavia Prague is a race. Okay, let me come back to you then, my friend. Okay, let me come back to you. How many racist incidents from Swansea fans against Black Cardiff players have happened over the years, eh? But yet you've seen me calling every Swansea fan a racist. Get back in your fucking box, mate, and grow up. Joseph, I'm okay, mate. I'm good. He's triggered me now. I've been trying to word it as best I could. You're talking to someone who left school with all A's for accent. And then, basically saying every football fan is a hooligan. It's basically what it is, isn't it? And history tells you, if you tab all football fans as hooligans, then in issues, especially on an anniversary of a tragic event in Hillsborough, history tells you that tarring every football fan as a bad person is absolutely fucking wrong. Mad lad. Oh, yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Joseph just joined. Oh, he's come back now, yeah? Okay, he's come back now. Let's go for it. You're a racist yourself. Okay, I'm a racist myself. Right, okay. If I'm a racist myself then, my friend, yeah? Where's the skin from? Come on. Where's the skin from, eh? Where's the skin from? It's not Valleys, is it? It's not Welsh skin. I got adopted, my friend. I got adopted from outside the area. I brought up in the Welsh Valleys with wonderful parents. My mum got ginger hair. My father played prop in rugby. I always joke to him, thank God I'm adopted. When I went through school in the 80s in the Valleys, I got racially abused from beginning to end of my time in school. Now you, after me trying to defend the majority of Slavia fans, come on you, call me a racist. You're nothing but a fucking inbred twat, mate. Now you want to come back? We'll come back. I'm going to clip that, yeah. I know you want to. You want your little bit of fame. I'm going to clip that. Stefan, if I only had mods, I don't mind having banter back and forth. I really don't. But what I don't like, fucking idiots, man. So no worries, man, no worries. It's the time that don't fall from winding you up, Brownie. I'll clip him. He just wants to be clipped, that's all. Hi, Joseph. Hope you're well. Okay, we have Arsenal fans in, or any guys. What do you think? Am I right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am. I'm a one in the wrong here, right? Because of a handful of Slavia Prague fans holding that banner with flares, and let's be honest, there was about 8 to 10 of them, right? Are people in the chat tying all Slavia Prague fans with the same brush? And do you think, it's all about opinion. Do you think that they are racist then? Tell me, because I don't know if I'm right or wrong here. I need to calm down a bit. You have 5 viewers. Well, I actually have 10 at the moment. Go on. Fuck everyone. And I tell you what, my friend, yeah? I tell you what, my friend. I've come back with you because, let's be honest, you served a tennis ball at me. I was at the other end of the court. I returned served. I was 15 love. You then served again. I returned served as 30 love. Now you're having a go. Fuck everyone in this chat because you served up again. I tell you what, my friend. You blocked and it's game, set, match, Brownie. Now fuck off, mate. Right. No, I'm not having any mods moment, mate. Not having any mods moment. I'm too small. When I get to 1,000, mate, I do like having a banter, if I'm honest with you. I do like clipping them. I wind them up when I clip them. Boys love Valiums. I don't mind the Welsh. I'm Cockney. Did Welsh used to burn English holiday homes? Yeah, they did. I bet you're talking, again, you're talking a handful. My young Glendow in the 80s, you're talking what? Bloody, just a pissed up fucking group of fucking North Walians doing that. Okay, 20, 30 of them maximum, yeah? But that's not the 3 million Welsh population of Wales. Not worth talking. Yeah, I know. You're right, Brownie. A minority are racist, but the whole club, even 99 of them were racist. You can't call them racist because exactly. Guys, because they're private messaging, I can't like screenshot and put them on my social media. But I'm telling you now, the amount of sad messages I'm getting from Slavia Prague fans begging me to help them get the message across to people in the UK that they are not racist. Ban him? Well, I have now. He had his chance. Yeah. Brownie, mad bastards will have, yeah. Brownie just, yeah, I know. Oh, here we go, another one. Cammy Miller, racist twat. What? Why am I racist? Tell me. I'm not going to ban you because you told me that. Explain. We can have the debate. Explain. We can have a debate, Cammy. Racists aren't true fans now. Well, they may well be. Let's be honest. They may well be true fans, but they're not speaking on behalf of every single bloody Slavia Prague fan. It's ridiculous. Years ago, when Chelsea were renowned being right. Okay, let's take Chelsea as a prime example. Right? Let's take Chelsea as a prime example. Now, there's been racist incidents with individual Chelsea fans during the last 10, 15 years. You had that guy who was screaming over the advertising board during a game. You had the guy who, stopped that black guy getting on a tube in Paris during a game in Paris. What, are you claiming because of those incidents, are you claiming every single Chelsea fan is a racist then? If so, the amount of black Chelsea fans who have YouTube channels must be deluded then. Ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. You're not coming back with the reasoning, Cammy. I've seen you in public. No, I haven't. If you see me in public, you would see me with my mates in the docks, mate. Okay? So, where have you seen me in public? Come back to me. Where have you seen me in public? Because one of my best mates in Cardiff is from the docks. Right? And he's black. In fact, well, you probably won't come go live on a phone, but I've got no issue at all. So come on, Cammy. If you've seen me, tell me where you've seen me, and then we'll talk about it. Which country don't have the culture? Exactly. And that is what the ambassador was saying in the interview. You know? Upper Cardiff, that's bad. He's trying to cause rumours. Yeah. You know, bloody hell. I could not tell you the amount of black friends I have got in Cardiff, and I love them to bits. Absolutely love them to bits. Either from the football environment there, or the house music scene environment there. Absolutely nuts. Over here, the amount of Moroccan and black friends I got. So what he's saying is bollocks, but I'm not going to ban you. You're going to come back with a prime example where you see me and who you see me with. Sam, unfortunately, we live in a time where unless you have exactly the same opinion as others, I seen you in Mar. You see me in Marbella. Well, if you see me in Marbella, my friend, yeah, you would see my Moroccan friends then, yeah? You see me with Moroccan friends. So that's bullshit. I tell you what, Cammy, yeah, I'm just going to block you, mate. You're talking bollocks. Absolute talking bollocks. Now, fuck off. Right, what did you say? Be labelled sexual. Yeah, absolutely. Suing Brownie defamation. Oh, you know what? Trying to sue people from trying to sue people on bloody the internet is hard work because all different countries have different bloody legal systems. Look, you know, I give him the opportunity, right? And it's nonsense, absolute nonsense. And I'll go back to my own example. Up at Cardiff, Brownie, it could be one of your mates. No. None of my mates would be like this. None of my mates would be like this. No. Because they know my feelings on the subject and they know my history on the subject. Everyone in the chat just block it. Yeah, well, I've done it anyway. But going back to the issue, guys, can you see where I'm coming from? Please don't fall for this media narrative. And I'm feeling really, really sorry for the decent Slavia Prague fans because they are getting hammered on social media for something a handful of fucking idiots have done. I really do feel sorry for them. This is coming from a country who helped us in World War II against Nazism, against bloody racism, and was graves all over the UK commemorating and acknowledging Czech soldiers and military who fought side by side with the Allies against German racist Nazism, whatever you want to call it. I need to calm down. Well, I hope I am. I hope most people are actually agreeing with me. I hope I am. I need a fucking... really, really pissed me off tonight. And I'm so over the moon of how good that interview was with the Czech ambassador. Absolutely over the moon of how good that Czech ambassador. And he even mentions it, even though we had a prior agreement not to mention it. He went out of the way to mention the subject. And it's either people so fucking blinkered, or they haven't watched it. It's one or the other. That is why I'm battering that interview out to the likes of TalkSport, to the likes of Arsenal Football Club, because I don't think it's clout chasing. I just think it is, and we're all guilty of it. Let's be honest. I just think it's opening in the mouth without thinking. Stefan, agreed. We all stood up again. We did. We did. Absolutely fucking did. And it pissed me off. Mark, exactly the same. Oh, here we go again. I tell you what, I'm just going to block these twats, yeah? It's obviously the same one, just, created another bloody thing again. Mark comes in, 250,000 Indians died World War II. Exactly. You know? I tell you what, guys, yeah? I tell you what, even if you don't agree with me, I'm begging you now. Even if you don't agree, I'm begging you now, guys, right? Go on to the Twitter account of the Czech ambassador. Go back maybe a fortnight when he was visiting Wales because Wales were playing the Czech Republic in Cardiff, right? The day after the game, 2 days after the game, 3 days after the game, him and his colleagues from the Czech embassy were travelling around Wales, visiting war memorials and graves of Czech soldiers who fought side by side with the Allies, with the Brits, with the Americans, with the French, and the Indians, side by side against Nazism and against racism. Yeah, Stefan. Yeah, spot. Thank you, Matt Olsen. Thank you, man. People just, yeah, they do. I need to bloody cool down. And you are right. Scottish Football Daily Podcast is right. Let me just go off camera for a minute or two, calm down, get another beer from the fridge, and then we'll talk football, yeah? It is, let's be honest, it's a general question answer, but yeah, he is right. Let's bear with me. Right. Chill, Brownie. Chill, Brownie. Right. Oh. Yeah, I should chill out. Okay. Any other comments like we've had, I'll just ban them. I wouldn't even put them on a screen, right? Sad that some people feel the need to explain. Yeah, it is. Welcome to fucking YouTube, I guess. Mark, I knows you, bro. I knows you, bro. I knows you, bro. I don't know. I hear you, bro. Look at me and Mark talking all Cardiff. Look at me and Mark talking all Cardiff. Right. I got ready tomorrow night. I'm not going to be doing a watch along. I don't know if you guys have watched my my video regarding Cardiff City TV yesterday. Guys, anyone watch Cardiff City TV? Are you having the same issues I am? I know most of you join me on a watch along. Anyway, I told them where to stick it. It took me 12 days, and they were still asking Why do I want to bloody a refund? Why can't I bloody watch a game? Blah blah blah. I done the video. Within 1 hour of that video. I then have email confirmation from Cardiff City saying, "Yeah, we're giving you a refund." What? So, in order to get a refund from Cardiff City TV, then you have to do a YouTube video. Disgraceful. And Stefan went off. Yeah. And what you said yesterday, Stefan, was bang on in one of the comments on that video. He said it feels absolutely awful knowing that the club you support is trying to do you over for a couple of quid. And he's bang on, absolutely bang on. Who will win the Old Firm? Well, the league is over now. Is there any any point to it, really? I suppose it is, but I'll go for Rangers anyway. When I was in jail near Bristol, right, let me think now. Were you on about near Bristol? Septon Mallet, Mark? Septon Mallet? It's in a cup. I'll still go for Rangers then. So we had our conversation. Yeah, we did. And that's a great point of view, really, in which Channing Wood. Okay, no worries, no. Except the Mallet, I know a lot of Welsh guys went to. Okay, no worries. Where was I? They first sent me to Swansea. Cardiff and got to Swansea was not good. Then to Portland. Then no, it weren't. Swansea, then Feltham, Mark Feltham, and then down to Portland. Oh, no way. Feltham. Oh, I did not like that shit myself, man. Anyway, that was many years ago. Right. So, where are we now? Right. Who do you think are going to win the Europa League then? And the Champions League? Okay, come on, guys. Who do you think going to win Europa League and the Champions League? I am going for United in the Europa League. I think it'll be a United Villarreal final. Something's telling me Real Madrid are going to win the Champions League again. Come on, tell me what you guys think. We got 8 to 10 people watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. We need the subscribers now, guys. Yeah, we really need them. We've monetized the watch hours, 4,000 within the last 12 months. We've monetized that. That's qualified. But the subscribers, we need to get to that magical 1,000. I am doing my best, guys. Even had the bloody check ambassador on. Come on, help me out, yeah? Help me out. Tell your mum, your dad, sister, brother, best mate, wife, cat, dog, anybody. Help me out. Come on. Let's make this channel better for everybody. Right. Channing Wood. HMP Channing Wood. 95-97. Doug Winklinger and Elijah from Liverpool. Okay. Roma. What do you think? Roma beat United? I can't see it. PSG and Arsenal. I think it'll be a PSG Real Madrid final. I do think that. I can't see Arsenal beating Villarreal, to be honest with you. Villarreal have turned the corner. They were in a little bit of bad form for about a month. They beat Granada 3-0 then the other week. Arsenal United final? I don't think so. You know, mad lad. I think we all know about. It'll be a very interesting semi-final. I'll be honest with you. Very interesting semi-final. I went to Villarreal years ago to watch Everton in the qualifying Champions League qualifier. That was a weird trip, but really, really enjoyable. I was banned then as well. Real Madrid going to fiddle Champions League. I don't think he fiddle. Sorry, mate, but can't. I know you can't. Great semi. Definitely. And the other one will be as well. United Roma will be a good one as well. All of them be really, really good. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, let's go to a Premier League now, then, guys. Right? Now, I got a funny feeling Leicester are going to bottle it again. I think they're going to drop out of the top four as we approach in the end of the season. And I got a funny feeling it will be Man City, Man United, Chelsea, and West Ham. That's my top four come the end of the season. Come on then, guys, in the chat. You were top four. Tell me you were top four. Let's see what if we agree or not. While I'm waiting, I'll have a beer. Mark says no way West Ham. I think he will, man. I really want them to. I really, really want them to. It'd be great. It would be great for the Premier League if an underdog like West Ham really broke into the top four, like Everton back in and Leicester as well. But I think the Premier League need a team like West Ham to do that. 50-50. Leicester done great again. It's not a fluke. I know it's not a fluke. Something tells me that Brendan Rodgers is going to bottle it again, or Brendan Rodgers' team is going to bottle it again. And let's be honest, West Ham nearly done an Arsenal when they played Leicester last week. West Ham should have won 3-0. But they done a little bit of a suicide mission, and they let Leicester in 2 goals. Something tells me Brendan Rodgers' team is going to bottle it again. Maybe it's all about opinions, though, isn't it? It's all about opinions. Right, we've got 5 watching at the moment. Who got an easy run in? Well, I was on the West Ham fan channel earlier on. I think West Ham got Chelsea. That is their big game. Then we got Newcastle and teams down the bottom. But I'm telling you, the teams down the bottom are fighting for their lives. I've got a funny feeling there's going to be a couple of banana skins in some of the results. Stefan, West Ham, they really, really have. I put it on par with Leicester actually winning the league. And I've said this a few times now. I think the difference between Leicester winning the league and West Ham at the moment, right, is that Leicester's owners really were behind the manager, behind the team, blah, blah, blah. West Ham, the owners, have tried to stab the manager in the back by selling one of the players behind his back a day before the season. Haven't strengthened in January. They got one striker who Antonio is actually a winger. They turned him into a striker. He got bloody hamstrings like breadsticks. They go every month or two. They sold Haller, and they didn't even go back. They haven't got back at striker. They're playing false number 9s at the moment whenever Antonio is out. You know, so West Ham last year I know. But you know what? That defensive midfield partnership between Declan Rice and Souček is by far the best defensive midfield partnership in the Premier League. My opinion, but I really got a man crush for Thomas Souček. I really, really have. Hint, hint. Check Embassy if you're watching. Hint, hint. Put a good word in with Souček for an interview. Anyway. Hang on. 1 sec, guys. Need to go to the toilet, yeah? Okay, I'm back. Right. Well, you tell me what you want to talk about. I'm an hour ahead of you guys. I need to do work later on. You tell me what you want to talk about. I'm glad all the nonsense and chat has dropped down. Probably the numbers are going back up now. It'll probably start up again. It is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is. Stefan, normally return to the chat, but what's with it? I'm going to the loo. I've had a few beers, man. I've had a few beers, and the problem is, Stefan, I'm getting older now, my friend. I'm getting older, and when I start drinking early, once you break the what's that famous quote? Once you break the anyway, once you go to the toilet first and you carry on drinking, you can't stop. Remember back in the day, Stefan, going away on a football coach? You never had toilets on the coaches back then. The coach would have to pull over on the hard shoulder, or whenever a coach was going uphill, people would have to pick their legs up because people would be pissing in a bottle, and the bottles went everywhere. Or if it went downhill, people would have to, because it was going up and down the bloody coach. But come on, that's basically what it is. Right, Stefan, I bloody am, mate, 42. Anyway, come on, Stefan, you must remember those days going on football coaches without, or even bloody transit vans, surely. Get a mattress in the back of a transit van. Everyone piles in, and yeah, you have to have a piss stop every time. Every time you broke the cord, I think that's what it used to call it, wasn't it? And then once you break the cord, that's the end of you. Well, that's me tonight because I've been watching a football. I don't drink. I got other ways of getting out of it. I don't drink. I got other ways of getting out of it. I hear you, Stefan. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. Good on you. Enjoy life. Right. Also, as well, guys, I don't like mentioning it, but there you go. Okay. And Stefan comes back. I could tell you so. Oh, me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Brownie, when was the last Welsh club in Europe? That's a good question, Mark. Last Welsh club. Well, I mean, there's always Welsh clubs in Europe every year, but they normally go out in a preliminary round. What happened in the mid-90s, I don't know if you guys remember. The older ones would remember. The Welsh Cup would include the professional clubs, which were playing in the English leagues. So you had I think it was about 7 altogether. You had Swansea, Cardiff, Newport County, Wrexham, right? Those were professional clubs. Then you had semi-professional clubs who also you had Merthyr Tydfil, who were in the conference, or Vanarama, whatever you call it these days. Then you had Ballytown, Colwyn Bay up north, Carnarvon, I think, was the other one. Anyway, the Welsh League got set up, and some idiot, Alan Evans, I think his name was. Alan Evans, was in charge of the Welsh FA at that time. And he basically said to the clubs playing in England, look, you either join this Welsh League, or we will, or you banned from joining the Welsh Cup. And yeah, that was the end of it. So, in answer to your question, Mark, there's still Welsh clubs, but they are Welsh League clubs in Europe every year. They don't really get far. But last professional club, Cardiff City. Yeah, last professional club was Cardiff City. Trying to think now. We played Standard Liège. That was a crazy bloody trip. I was too young at the time, but I went to the home game. Admiral Wacker as well, that Austrian outfit. Swansea also went to Panathinaikos. They played home at Panathinaikos, and it was Cardiff fans snacking a home end and all went off there. Wrexham. I remember Newport County actually getting to the semi-final. Yeah, it was semi-final of Cup Winners' Cup one year. Early 80s, that was. And they lost to East German team Karl Zeiss Jena. But they went to the semi-final. Cardiff beat Real Madrid. There's an old video of mine about 2 months ago, because it was 50 years ago this year. And 1987, Merthyr Tydfil, they beat Atalanta at home, but they lost 2-1 away. Merthyr were in the 7 league level at the time. So, yeah. And then in my lifetime, the Euros, obviously, the last Euros, no, country-wise, 58 they went to World Cup. Unfortunately, John Charles was injured against the quarterfinal against Brazil. Even to this day, Pele says if he wasn't injured, they would have beaten Brazil and went on to win a World Cup. Even Pele said that. And they did actually get to the quarterfinals of the Euros in the mid-70s, but in those days, it was a home and away kind of thing. It wasn't like a host country. So they did actually get to, I think it lost to Yugoslavia, I think. Anyway, there you go. Reminiscing a bit. Thanks, Mark, for that question. Really chilled me out. Bottles of piss flying all around Donington. Yeah, I remember that happening in San Siro when Wales played Italy as well. Elgin. Hi, Elgin. Hope you're well, my friend. You remember that? Yeah, because there was a few like border clubs also coming into the Welsh League. Now, the problem was you had the high school band for English clubs, but you did have Hereford in there. You also had like Hendersford. I don't think Chester went in there, but you did have a couple of like English border clubs. But even if they won the Welsh Cup, none of them did actually. But even if they won it, they wouldn't have been able to qualify for Europe because of the high show ban at the time. I see Ballatown on the result. Okay. BMS for home. I was too young. I was too young to remember. I remember Rose Cup. I remember the Rose Cup, but that was basically England, Scotland, and another team. I remember Brazil being in Mirandinha. Chile, I think, was one as well. But I remember Rose Cup. That didn't last that long. Steve Bow scored for England in Hamden. I think that could have been the last one in '87. Actually done a video on it last week or week before. Stefan, years ago, I remember Cardiff Swansea in Europe when you were for fuck the seed and stuff. I don't know. Did Newport play Real? No, Cardiff played Real Madrid. Beat them 1-0 and then lost 2-0. That was a quarter-finals in a Cup Winners' Cup. I'd say 50 years ago today. Not today, sorry. 50 years ago this year. I'm trying to think, in my lifetime, who else have I played? You know, they'd have to come up against like a Derry City or someone like that in the first round. Or a Shamrock Rovers or someone like that. And then all of a sudden, then, Elgin. I pumped you, girl. Well, I'm glad someone had because I fucking haven't, mate. England, Wales, Ireland, yeah. They did try and bring it back, haven't they? They did. It was rumored they were going to bring it back, but I can't see it. I can't see it now. Hayford is in. Yeah, I know Hayford's in England. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Hayford's in England. In fact, the old Chester. I don't know if they still play at the old ground, but Chester City Football Club, right? On one side, it lies on a border. On one side of the stadium, you're in Wales. On the other side, you're in England. Yeah, the border actually runs through the football club. I know that it was the old Chester. If they still play there, I know it's been a Phoenix club since. I don't know if Phoenix club still plays at where Chester City did play. But yeah, the actual Wales England border runs through that stadium. Home International Advantage Course. I think so in the end. I think there was a lot of issues as well, wasn't there? Just seeing you live streaming. Hi, Frankie. Hope you're well. Judging by likes and non-likes, you have been covering some controversial subject. Oh, go on and tell me. Likes and non-likes. Go on. Tell me, Frankie. Yeah. Elgin, you've already told me that, my friend. Good luck to you. Sure Madrid played a Welsh team when I was a kid. Yeah, it would have been Cardiff. I'm Frankie on the other account. Okay, no worries. Elgin lost the marbles. Frankie, oh fuck, come on, guys. Hey, after what happened earlier on in the chat, let's chill out, yeah. You should love red. Mark, now you are going back in the day, my friend. Now you are going back in the day. Right? On the there we go. On the Football Brownie, I think I don't know on Twitter as well, but definitely Football Brownie Facebook page. I'd probably be going back about 2 months ago now. You go back 2 months ago, Mark, right? And I put an old Admiral, a picture of the old Admiral kind of advert, you know, and I think the heading was "Choose Your Colours" or something, and it had all the Admiral kind of kits in which they manufactured at that time. And you had the Palace one, which had the sash, the white Palace one with a sash, and you had the Wales one, obviously. That one, I really loved that one. Luton as well. Luton was actually my favourite, I think, on that list. But please check out that. If you're on Facebook, check out the Football Brownie Facebook page. I really enjoy putting some crap on there. You got the Leeds Bumblebee yellow. Okay, all right, no worries. That was quite cool. Yeah, I used to have that poster on my wall. What with like Tayoff, I suppose, wasn't it? Well, I've been trying to upload the Joe Jordan handball game, but YouTube are blocking it because of copyright. So I really, I really am trying to upload that one. Also, as well, I mean, if the one in '85, but I don't know about that one because that it's got obviously issues happened in that game after the game with Jock Stein, but there was also personal issues happened during that game as well. So, okay, some of you are older than me or my age. You know I love putting old nostalgic games on. Give me some ideas, then. Which games you'd like me to upload? I think that'll be a good one. Give me some ideas. The World Cup games are really hard getting past the copyright. World Cup and the Euro ones, right? So you're honestly my favorite. Oh, thank you very much. But yeah, honestly, they are absolutely far better ones than me out there. But I try my best. Let's just say. Well, I need your help, man. Hey, Scottish, I need your help, man, bro. Help me get more subscribers. That's all I ask of you guys. I love doing it, but I can't be doing it all the time when the amount of time it takes up. Admiral Port, yeah. Stefan, are you on the Facebook with the Football Brownie Facebook page? If you are, send me a quick message. Don't listen to people like, oh, yeah, I know. Mark. Mark, I tell you, that one at Anfield, when they played it at Anfield, I did watch it a few times, and yeah, I know. Even though it was before I was born. I was born in June '78, and that was for the qualifier, wasn't it, for the Argentina World Cup in '78. And whatever happened in that game happened. But after Scotland qualified, Ali's army thought they were going to be world champions. And as we are actually on there now, didn't Ali pass away yesterday, or this week? I did see R.I.P. Is it Ali McLeod? Was it Ali McLeod? I did see a post on social media, R.I.P. Ali. Now, I don't know whether that was he died recently or not. You guys tell me. But yeah, everyone in Scotland thought the favourites going to win the 78 World Cup, and yet they shouldn't have qualified. Wales should have been there because of that handball. I never forgiven Joe Jordan for that, even though I wasn't alive at the time. I know I will. Just much harder than what I thought before I started off, I'll be honest with you. Okay, no problem. How about Twitter? You on Twitter, Stefan? Do you want me to tell people about your channel when I go back to school? Oh, yeah, mate. Yeah. Tell everybody. We need everybody. Tell everybody. Honest to God now. We need everybody's help. I will check. Yeah, check. Sure. I did see an RIP Ali post yesterday or the day before. Stefan. Kenny scored. Yeah, he scored the winner, but come on. He scored the second goal, granted, but come on. You know, after that bloody penalty decision, the heart must have been ripped out of the Welsh players on that. Because I think, wasn't a penalty like midway through the second half or the final third or something? And then Scotland just bloody got that second then just before the end. Only do you. Oh, fair enough, mate. No worries. No worries. Just, just trying to direct guys, really. I know I used to do like random football pictures was the show, but it didn't really go down well. And I love doing nostalgic. Stefan, did you watch those shows when I first started properly on YouTube? I was just a random football, and I was uploading, random shit really, football, which I would have seen on social media for that week. But it didn't really kick off. But then again, I didn't really have that many subscribers for it to kick off too. But I enjoyed doing it. So if you guys want me to bring it back, I'll bring it back. Where are we? Annie McLeod. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, hey, listen, Ali, if you are watching, I do apologize. I thought you were dead, mate. Oh, jeez. Stefan, can't remember a long time ago. Frankie said I only do YouTube as well. That's fair enough. Scottish, it's my granddad's birthday on Sunday. Could you give him a special shout out? Name is James Hepburn. Hey, James, have a great day on Sunday. You got a great grandchild there. And all the best. Have a good day. Enjoy the weekend. Happy birthday, my friend. Mark, do you remember Joey Jones went to Chelsea? I remember Joey Jones playing for Chelsea. Too young for remember him at Liverpool. Joey Jones actually ended up at Wrexham for years. I think he was like a temporary manager as well. He was part of that Wrexham team who beat Arsenal in the FA Cup. 80. Oh, Arsenal were holders then. 93. I've also done a video on that going back about 4 months ago. Yeah, I think so. No, you're from the Arsenal. Yeah. Okay. Well, all right. I may bring that back then because a lot of the random football pictures, I just do it on my Twitter or Instagram or. But if you want me to bring that show back once a week, I'm quite happy to do it. Let me know. And Frankie says, happy birthday, Jay. Yeah, come on, guys. Everyone in the chat, put a birthday cake or something for Scottish's granddad. Yeah, no worries, my friend. No worries. Mark said, hard man joke. Yeah, very hard man. Very hard man. Yeah. He played a hell of a lot for Wrexham in the end. I thought you were dead. If you were watching iPod. I did. Oh well, sorry. 92. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because they won it. They won the league, didn't they? They won the league in 91. And did they win the FA Cup as well? No, they didn't do the double. They won a league in 91. And then it was the third round then of the following years. Yeah, basically that was the start of the decline of George Graham, wasn't it? I suppose. What's hands? Catch you later. Yeah, cheers, Mark. Hey, buenas noches. Mr. Mark, many thanks for coming in. Please like it, please share. And it says, hand on heart now. Thank you very much for the support earlier on. Much appreciated. Many thanks, my friend. Stefan, hard man after a course of Viagra. Cheers, Mark. Yeah. We'll do live vlogs when fans can go back. All depends. What? Yeah, I suppose. I suppose so. I've been keeping an eye on Marbella at the moment because they were in the first start of the playoffs. They change it all the time in the lower league of Spanish divisions. They change it all the time. How the hell promotion relegation? I don't even know how it works this season. I haven't really been keeping an eye on them simply because we haven't been allowed in. But all the games are 8 o'clock as well so far. So with it being 8 o'clock, it will be a rush for me to get back before the end of the curfew. If you're going to have most of the games on a Sunday, if you're going to have like a late afternoon kickoff, like 5 o'clock or something, then I'll do a couple of Marbella games. I don't really like going to Malaga, if I'm honest, but probably next year now. Next year, I'm going to have to do some vlogs, simply because the watch-alongs, with everyone going back to the football, the watch-along viewing should be going down, but you never know. Mark, FA Cup winner 93. Yeah. They beat Sheffield Wednesday in both the FA Cup and the League Cup, didn't they, in 93? So it must be 92. Yeah. Scottish. I go to Torremolinos every year too. Not really. I mean, Torremolinos. My parents stayed there when they last come over in September. Don't really go to Torremolinos that much. It's too far away. You know, when there's a choice about Marbella or Torremolinos, Torremolinos loses by a long distance. What time's the curfew? At this moment in time, it's 10:30. We've got to be 10:30 at night at this moment in time. Do you live in Spain permanent? Yeah, I do. Yes, divorced. When do I come back to Wales? After COVID. I mean, before COVID, with my other work, I was back and forth but every other month, really, for a quick. I'd mix work meetings together with seeing friends and family and so on. COVID happened. I haven't been back now for quite a while. What's wrong with Malaga? Stefan said. What's wrong with Malaga? I got offered a job there, but chose to write the book. Nothing wrong with Malaga as a city. I really like Malaga as a city, but I don't really like. I like the ground, Malaga's football ground, but there's too many tourists and too many expats that watch Malaga, and yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't understand why broadcasters provide audio commentary to football games, add fake crowd noises. Puts me off entirely. Probably one of the reasons is because the amount of language in which can be heard from the microphones. Although they wouldn't tell you that. That's probably one of the reasons. I'm really getting bored with it, if I'm honest with you. I did put a poll out on Twitter going back a few days ago now. Okay, the poll, it was about 100 people responded. But the question I asked was, I'm struggling to get interested in football at the moment. And there's a variety of reasons. What is putting you off football more? And then two choices. And you guys can answer this question as well. Two choices were VAR or no crowd. I think VAR won about 53% to 47 or something like that. People check my Twitter. Also as well, what's your likes and dislikes? Because someone mentioned that, Frankie mentioned that. Let me know the likes and dislikes after what happened earlier on. Prefer fake crowd noises. That's the problem with Torremolinos. There's too many nightclubs. There's another problem which I wouldn't mention on thing about Torremolinos, but you probably don't know about. Uh, there's a lot of swinging clubs in Torremolinos, and it's quite a gay area as well. Just to let you know, that's mainly the town rather than by the beach. There you go. So watch when you go to the toilet in Torremolinos. But Scott says, I got no sleep last night. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm not saying anything after the comment. I just brought it up. Brownie complaining about expats. Absolute gold. Yeah. Yeah. There's two different varieties, really. Two different varieties. There's ones who chavvy as fuck, which you do get more of that end, more towards the Malaga area, and it's the ones who are classy as fuck, which are down my end. So there you go. I choose VAR. Okay. Thankfully not in Scotland English Championship. Okay. VAR is still a way forward. The thing about VAR, right, and you do hear this on a lot of British media. Oh, they don't have problems with VAR in other countries. I'm telling you now, they fucking do. They really, really do. That's an absolute myth. It's the gay capital, isn't it? Well, gay capital of Costa, definitely. Frankly, when I joined the stream, it was 4 likes, 4 dislikes. Now it's 8 likes. It's going to anyway. Because the amount of, one guy come back with 4 or 5 different bloody names, so he's probably disliked it all the time. Birds with willies. You said it, not me. You said it, not me. I tell you what, anyone with an interest in boxing as well. I heard something about something could interest you. If you're interested in boxing, here's something tonight. Little rumour, not actually 100% at the moment, but a little rumour. Don't know if anyone in the chat interested in boxing. Nothing is that when they're doing that, they need to stop the clock. Couldn't give a shit. Takes far too long. Yeah, you're right. Well, you couldn't, Stefan, you couldn't give a shit about boxing, you mean? Also, when players are injured, the clock should stop. I think on average, playing time is only about 60 minutes, isn't it? Because it's where the clock goes. I've been to a couple of American football games in Twickenham and Wembley and so on, and they do stop the clock, and the games go on for 4 hours, and so I'm a pro stop. I'm anti stop the clock kind of merchant. Don't mind boxing, right? We do that in rugby, right? Tell a little rumour here today. Now, live in Marbella. You should see Tyson Fury around quite a lot, because of the gym in which he is, and he does a lot of road running. But here today, that we're very close in getting the agreement now, finally, between Tyson Fury and AJ, Anthony Joshua. Now, the rumour is to get around the COVID restrictions of different countries, that they want the fight to take place on Roman Abramovich's yacht in international waters, right? And each boxer's change room will be on different yachts, and the walk will be from the yacht, the changing room yacht, a different changing room yacht, across water to Roman Abramovich's yacht. Now, I don't know if that is true. I don't know if that is true, but what do you guys think? What do you guys? Frankie says, somehow people using VAR are morons, thinking that VAR is super accurate. It's not. Yeah, a computer is only as good as the user. I think that used to be the phrase, didn't it? Computer is only as good as the phrase. If you pronounce it Marbella, well, you pronounce it Marbella. That's how you really pronounce it. I've had a few drinks now, so my pronunciation is going all over because it doesn't. Yeah, it's like a J is pronounced as a H in Spanish. It's like English would say Cadiz, but it's actually Cadiz. No, I wouldn't say fluent, but conversational maybe. If it's in good company, agree, Frankie. But it's still clear, things out. But the decision take long. They do, especially when it's a goal. Especially when it's a goal. You know, right, guys. I'm gonna love you and leave you now. So thank you very much for joining. Apologies for what happened earlier on. We can't. I'll think about getting mods later. I will clip it. He can have his famous couple of minutes. But see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, I did actually download before I go. I did actually download the 94-95 Cup Winners' Cup between Arsenal and Real Zaragoza when Naeem, the former Tottenham player, hit it and lobbed Seaman at the end of extra time. So check out that download as well. Love you all. Take care. Hasta luego. Good night. God bless. See you tomorrow.